All right, what's going on, everybody? Gaby Card Stacks here. Just got back from my LCS Phoenix Sports Cards for episode 3 of my $40 LCS budget. Spent $20 today, only picked up a few things, but wanted to give you just kind of an overall breakdown of where we are, from the beginning. After my first trip, after my second trip, I had a issue with USPS. They lost a $50 package of mine that I had to refund the buyer. So gonna show you kind of my overall position on where we are after 3 episodes and where we look to go from here. So went through all of the bins today. All of these are 50% off sticker price. I've gone through, 3 times now in the last 6 weeks or so. So I have kind of picked through them a little bit, but they do have some fresh inventory, some chronicles of both NFL and draft, and just some other optic and random other sets that'll get pulled, but not a whole lot. I've kind of seen a lot of it. So going to be interesting to see where we go from here. Not a whole lot of inventory being refreshed. So just going to break down all these buys that I got today. First one, Chris Olave, photogenic, number to 199 for 250. I know Chronicles is hard to move sometimes. It is easy to get caught up in Chronicles just because you see so many rookies for, you can get them for $1 or $2 of some of the big names. But, this one wasn't doing so well, on comps, but I just figured Olave, big name. I don't have any Olave at all, I don't think. So number to 199, I figured I'd take a chance on this. I think I can do, better than $2.50 on this. I think the listings were, anywhere from $5 to $6. So we'll see about that. This card, Dameon Pierce, I was a little hesitant on just because of the $5 price tag. Optic Aqua to $2.99. I am big on Dameon Pierce, but just $5 didn't seem like it would give me a lot of room. It seems like, I could probably sell this for $7.50, maybe $8, but I do believe in Pierce and wanted to, just kind of put my money where my mouth is on Pierce, and I do believe that he'll be a very strong back this year, bounce back from that ACL injury. Next up, this is Jaren Hall, Bowman University. This is a image variation and got it for 50 cents. So was pumped about that. I had previously sold one around draft time for about $10. I checked comps and these were doing about $15. So this one I should do pretty well on. I think he's in Minnesota. I don't exactly remember where he went, but who knows what he does or if he even sees the field or even makes the team. But nonetheless, an image variation. Don't know how well, the BYU market is or wherever his new team is, but figured out for 50 cents that was a pretty good buy. Tyquan Thornton, a guy that his stock kind of has been going up, I guess, since DeAndre signed with the Titans. There was a lot of just rumors that he would go to New England, and it looks like Tyquan is safe from, getting his targets taken away. So this is the Optic Preview Green Mojo for $2.50. Figured I'd take a chance. I think this could be a $5 to $7 card, so nothing too crazy, but again, just trying to find some value in these bins and, try to build something from this $20 purchase. And then last card here, Devontae Smith, Green Pulsar, got this for $8. I only picked this up because I had recently sold one in the last month or two for about $15. So I thought that would be a pretty quick double up for me. So again, nothing too crazy, just 5 cards for $20. Most of it coming from these two here. But getting about 15 will net, 13 to 12 bucks there. I think we'll net, $4 to $5 on that. So pretty close to getting our money back there. I think that'll net, $5. This could hopefully net 8, and this will be closer to $4. So nothing crazy, but again, I'll update you as we kind of go into those sales, as I start to post those and kind of generate sales from that, as I start to clear out some of my inventory from episode 1 and 2 as well. So going to break down, kind of where we started and where we are now. So I started this all with $40. I've bought 21 cards. I've sold 15 of them, and that left me with $103 going into trip 2 or episode 2. Went into the card shop again about 2-3 weeks later and spent about $53 from that. From there, I ended up generating $87 since that second trip, and that was both a combination of the episode 2 cards plus leftover episode 1 cards. So that left me with $137 going into episode 3, where I just picked up these cards. I spent $20, so now I'm down to 117. You'll see here this pending Jackson Holiday. So I sold this Jackson Holiday Bowman. I think I sold it for about $50-ish, $55, and I got it for $5. It was an insane, unreal find that, you know, was really going to help me lift myself into this budget challenge, I guess you could say. And unfortunately, the buyer reached out to me, and there were just no updates in tracking at all. Buyer was super patient too. Definitely could have been a lot more aggressive, I guess, you know, waited like 2 weeks before, and there was just no movement. So, you know, opened up a case, and I reached out to eBay because I'd never had a bubble mailer with tracking go missing. I've had plenty, you know, not plenty, but I've had plain white envelopes go missing, and that's totally fine. But bubble mailer with tracking, definitely, you know, I've never had that happen. Just the eBay offline, using Twitter, Instagram, never. You know, anyone who truthfully sent me a bubble mailer with tracking, or myself, I've never had that issue. So reached out to them, and they just said, yeah, refund the buyer. I went out to Twitter, and everyone's like, yeah, that sucks. You're out the card and the money now. Just refund, open up a case, and hopefully you can get some insurance. So we'll see. I filed a claim, and there was like some sort of a note on the tracking about the case being closed, but I haven't heard anything about the insurance. So we'll see. Hopefully I can get that $48 back. If I don't, you know, I'm still totally fine with $77 going into episode 4 now, but that extra $50, $40 of profit would definitely help going into $117 with the next round. You know, I don't know where the series will go from here, just because there's not a whole lot of inventory being added at the shop. A lot of it is, you know, really derived from, I guess, the community. So they rent out their showcases, or I guess people rent out the showcases and put their own cards. Each time I've gone, it's really just only 1, 2, maybe 3 showcases that have updated inventory, fresh inventory. They're ripping new product and getting new stuff in their value bins. The showcases aren't the greatest, I would say. A lot of it is kind of overpriced. So interesting to kind of see where it goes, and, you know, when the next best update will be, when the next hottest product is being ripped, because that's what's obviously going to have, you know, more cards that I can purchase to flip. So we'll see what happens, but wanted to give you an update just on everything. Just with this purchase, just a quick little purchase, you know, hopefully I can turn this $20 into $40 and just make a quick little double up there, kind of, you know, recoup some of this $40 funds that I lost from this Jackson Holiday package. And if anything, you know, comes up from that, you know, I would be thrilled if I could recoup any of those funds. Buyer seems super cool, said he really wants the card, and he'll let me know if he does end up getting the card. I think the way I filed the claim, it'll get rerouted to me, or I don't know if that was just the insurance thing. I'll have to look into it some more, but really just hoping that everything goes well, you know, going into kind of the next episode here. So that's everything that I got for you, but again, just wanted to give you a little update on where we are with this challenge. You know, we're still in great shape with that holiday, gonna be doubling up and moving on. So appreciate you watching, and of course, like, comment, subscribe. Always feel free to reach out with any questions. You know, for me, I always wanted somebody that I could always reach out to in the hobby and just ask questions and pick their brain and see what, you know, their thought process is for a lot of things: buying, selling, shipping, you know, anything, running sales and strategies, whatever the case may be. So always feel free to reach out and ask questions, and I'm more than happy to help. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next video.